Hey, it's Tom Ferry, your coach. Welcome back to Life by Design, your place online to eliminate call reluctance. So last week we talked about the 3 things that stop most people from picking up the phone and calling even the most obvious prospects or leads. We talked about the fear and anxiety and what causes that, those 3 things. Not knowing what to say, the negative associations, and of course your psychology. So today we want to talk about what are 3 things you can do to change your focus, to change your direction, to get yourself back on track on the winning edge. So here we go. First thing, if you don't know what to say, you download a dialogue. You go to my website, you go to anybody's website, you grab a pen and a paper and a notepad and you write something out. I really don't care. The point is, you want to make sure you have that script or that dialogue memorized and out of the way, not thinking about what to say. Remember earlier I told you 7% of your total communication are the words that you use, 38% is your tonality, and 55% is the way you move your body. So we don't want to be focused on what we're going to say next. We want to get that out of the way so we can focus on maximizing our communication. So what do? You grab a dialogue, you read it over and over and over and over and over and over and over until the words feel comfortable and natural. That's how you eliminate it, and that's where the confidence comes from. The second thing you do is you want to role play that with somebody. So maybe you do it over the phone, maybe you just sit with a buddy, maybe you do it looking in the mirror. It really doesn't make a difference, but you got to role play it so you really get a feel for how's this going to go down. And then you know what? Again, your confidence goes up and you're more likely to pick up the phone. That one thing, that could do it. But the bigger one is that association. You know, I look at the phone and I go, ah, right? For years and years and years, my brother and I talked about a concept called the drunk monkey. Dr. Jose Silva back in the 50s said, your mind is like a drunk monkey. If you let that drunk monkey loose in your kitchen or in your office, there'd be chaos and poop everywhere. The challenge is when you let your mind loose in your life, guess what happens? I go, okay, that's it. I know, I'm gonna pick up the phone, here I go, and I reach down, and then guess what happens? The drunk monkey swoops down and says, don't you have to go to the bathroom? Oh, maybe I have to go to the bathroom. Aren't you hungry? Oh, I am kind of hungry. Oh, but if you call that person, maybe they're going to be upset. Maybe they're going to be disappointed. Oh, maybe I shouldn't call them. That drunk monkey self-talk is stopping you, and that becomes a part of that negative association. So for me, what I decided to do a long time ago is I would pick up the phone, and every time I did it, to change the association, I'd hit the line, pick up the phone, and I'd imagine $100 bills flying out of the phone. Could you imagine that? Just $100 bills over and over and over and over again every time until I set it back down, and when I picked it back up again, more $100 bills flying out of the phone. I'd be almost like a machine gun shooting $100 bills everywhere, because you know what? All the money I want to make is sitting on that telephone. All the contacts, all the relationships, all the referrals, all the recommendations, all the deals, all the people that have problems that I can solve are sitting on the other side of that phone. So the more I pick it up, $100 bills just keep shooting out. Now, could you play that same game the way I did? The answer is absolutely yes. It's a choice. Everything we're talking about here is a choice. Easy to do and easy not to do. But isn't that really what success is all about? That choice? So change the association, get rid of the drunk monkey by instead seeing the $100 bills flying out. The last one is, you gotta change your psychology. Now this is the big one. If you were with me a couple years ago when I had Tony Robbins at the summit, he and I really believe in the same thing, and I've learned this a long time ago, that for me to do call reluctance, for me to be in a state of call reluctance, I have to do call reluctance. How do you do call reluctance? Well, your shoulders definitely aren't up and back, your chest isn't high, you don't have a smile on your face, you're probably more like this. You know, this is the physiology, the body language of somebody, right? That's the physiology of somebody doing call reluctance. So what do you got to do? Got to change your physiology, got to change the way you move your body. You got to stand up, right? Move your headset up, do everything you got to do to get your body back, shoulders back, smile on face. I used to imagine a Superman cape flowing from my back as just, again, that example, that emotional toughness that I could create with that visual. So the first thing is you got to stop doing with your body, call reluctance. The second thing is the words you use, the things you say to yourself. Call them affirmations, call them self-talk, call them whatever you want. You've got to interrupt the pattern. You can't be saying to yourself, I hope they're not home. What if they reject me? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not making any money. All those are affirmations, just like I'm determined, I'm focused, I'm fearless, I'm powerful, I'm a lean, mean, appointment setting machine, baby. Yes! Change what you're saying to yourself and you'll change your psychology. The last one is change your focus. Change what it is you're focusing on. All you have to do is ask yourself a better question. Ask yourself a question like, What do I love about getting on the phone? Well, what do I love about getting on the phone? Oh my goodness, $100 bills everywhere, deals, prospects, opportunities, everything I want is right there on the telephone. Everything I could ever need is right there behind those buttons. All I gotta do is push them and start talking to people. So again, I ask myself a better question, I answer the questions, and then guess what happens? The combination of the physiology, the way you're moving your body, the combination of your focus, the affirmations, I'm a lean, mean appointment setting machine, seeing the phone and the $100 bills coming out, and then having my presentation down makes me a money master. If your desire is to go from fear to telephone mastery, you now know exactly what to do. I would encourage you to watch this video over and over and over. Keep it, on your phone whenever you need it. A reminder, a shot in the arm. If you ever have a little fear of, this is the way you snap out of it. It's that simple. Remember always, your strategy matters and your passion rules.